how have you been? Today I'm here with the explanation of this book, I Too Had a Love Story by Ravinder Singh. So this author wrote this book as a tribute to his dead girlfriend. Yes, you all, this has such a tragic ending and it is a real life story of the author himself. So this is the first ever book that the author wrote. He wrote it around 2008, which is like 16 years ago. So Ravin, the author himself, and Kushi are the two main protagonists of this novel. So the story starts with the reunion of Ravin's friend group. So Ravin's friend Happy suggests that they would all sign up at a matrimonial site because they were talking about their future now. They were like, should I get married or should I just stay as a bachelor forever? And they were talking about all these kind of things. So after Ravin came back to his hometown, that is in Bhubaneswar, Odisha, where he works as a software engineer at Infosys, he actually came back to his hometown and he signed up at this shadi.com, a matrimonial site. And after a few days into this app or the site, he gets a call from a girl named Kushi. Yes, that's where the female protagonists come and they talk over phone because Kushi actually lives in Delhi. She also works as a software engineer but in Delhi. So they talk over phone. At first they were like good friends and then they slowly started realizing that they started falling in love with each other. So till now they haven't met each other. So Ravin had to go to the US for his work. So for like 1 month or so. So before going to the US, Ravin thought he would take the flight from the Delhi airport. So Delhi is where Kushi lives. So he goes like 1 day before his flight, he goes to Delhi, he meets her, he meets her family, they hang out, they get stuck in the rain. A lot of cute stuff happens and then Ravin goes to the US. Even when he was in the US, besides his busy schedule, they were still talking over phone. They still had a very nice conversation. So after Ravin came back from the US, their parents meet each other and they were happy for them. So they fixed their engagement date. Yes, they fixed their engagement. It was on 14th February. They decided they would exchange their rings on 14th February, the Valentine's Day. Yes. This is actually Kushi's idea because she thought the first half of the day Ravin can be her boyfriend and towards the second half he can be her fiance. So yes, like they were so happy before their engagement. Kushi, used to like dance all over her house. She was prepping for her engagement. She was so happy. But like 2 days before their engagement, Kushi, while coming back from her office, her cab meets with an accident and the driver died on spot. Kushi was in a serious condition. She was in the ICU for 2 weeks and after 2 weeks, the doctors pronounced her dead. Yes. Kushi dies at the end and they all like sincerely prayed to God, but no effect. At last Kushi died. Ravin was so depressed because it was his first love. Even during his college days, his teenage life, he never really loved anyone. Even Kushi's first love it was. So they were actually really sad. Ravin was sad. He was not interested in anyone after that. He lived a happy life. So at the end of the book, the author says, she died, I survived. Because I survived, I die every day. Such a sad line, right? Yes. So this is where the book ends actually. And then I saw in an interview of the author that Kushbu, his wife, he's married now and his wife is Kushbu, and she actually read this very book and she prayed that the author, found real love. So yes, the author did find real love in Kushbu and they are now happily married. But this is the first love story of the author and this is a story about love, loss, grief, destiny, and this screams that not all love stories are meant to have happy, beautiful endings. So yes, that is this small story, this small book about the author's sad first love story. Yes, if you're looking for a book that has a lot of drama, no, this is not for you. This is a real life story, as I said, and it's really short. It's around like 250 pages or so. Yeah, I loved this book. I had a hangover for like 1 week or so. So yes, that's about this book. So until I see you again, bye bye, take care.